I'm getting everything set up. Oh, we are live. Fabulous. Okay. So I am officially live on both TikTok and YouTube. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So today, you guys, I want you guys, when you come into my live, just let me know where you guys are from, okay? Drop in the comments wherever you are from. I am from, well, I currently am living in South Korea. Pyeongtaek is the city or the area of South Korea. I am a Navy wife. I am a toddler mom. I'm pregnant with our second child. And I recently, as we moved overseas because of being a Navy wife, started my own online business. And I am so excited to be here because this is my favorite part of what I get to do, you guys. I get to hang out with people from all over the world. How freaking cool is that I get to use this free platform to hang out with you guys, to talk to you guys, to get to know you guys. So as you guys are coming in, y'all, please just drop in the comments for me where you guys are from, okay? I would love to know where in the world. If you guys are in the States, let me know what state you're from. What time is it for y'all? Because here it is 12:26 p.m. And I know in the States, I'm originally from the panhandle of Florida. So I know Central Standard Time right now, it's late for you guys on Sunday night versus I'm middle of my day on Monday. So today, as you guys are coming in, I'm so excited to be able to hang out with you guys, making friends from all over the world on this free platform. I am going to share with you guys today exactly what I did. Oh, hold on. Let me flip my screen, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nincompoop. Okay. Wow. Now you guys can read it. East Texas. Where are you at in East Texas? Sue, I used to live in San Antonio. That's where we moved to before South. Well, we were in San Antonio and we just came to South Korea from San Antonio. Lisa, I am a nincompoop, and I just realized that I'm here hanging out, and I was so excited to make friends that I totally forgot to mirror my screen. So now I am mirrored and you guys can see me correctly, I hope. Today I am here for you guys and I am so excited because I'm going to share with you guys the 5 steps to starting your own online business and being able to scale your online business from scratch, ground zero, to a 6-figure business online. The same exact steps that I was taught that I'm going to share with you guys today, because what I get really excited about is helping other moms have success, helping other people have success and freedom in the digital space, because y'all, we're in a digital world. Can you imagine what it would be like for you to be able to wake up every morning and your job consists of using free social media platforms that you are already spending time on anyways, right? And each day you earn income straight to your bank account every single day because you have learned the skills on these platforms. What would that do for you and what would that do for your family instead of having to go clock in every day at a 9 to 5, or instead of you get home at the end of the day and you're burnt out, you have nothing left for your family, you are rejuvenated because you're doing something that you love. There is no financial stress, no financial burden, and you get to do it from your phone. You don't have to leave if you don't want to. If you want to, great. If you just want some extra side hustle money, awesome. But if you want to leave that job or you want to be home with your family, you can do that totally online with free social media platforms. How cool is that? So what I want you guys to do for me, okay, as you guys are hanging out with me and we're going to get started, I'm going to get my bullet points ready for you. I want you guys to tell me, if you were to be able to earn an extra 5 to 10K a month, okay, what would be the first thing you would do when you started earning that online? I want to know, would you guys go on a trip with your family? Would you pay off something? Would you go buy a margarita, because margaritas are the best celebratory drink ever? Drink one for me. I'm pregnant, due in August. Your girl hasn't had a margarita in 7 months now. So I hope you guys can go do a toast for me with one. That's what I told my husband I want as soon as our daughter's born. I said, baby, I want to get home from the hospital and you better have a margarita with sugar rim waiting on me. So what would you guys do? If you were able to bring that in, then what would you guys do? Buy some clothes for your husband. And clothes are expensive, girl. Like, clothes are not cheap, like, especially when you want to buy quality stuff. And he deserves it for putting in that effort that he has put in to make that difference. Go him. That is awesome. Thank you for the follow. All right, so let me get started. Give me 10 minutes of y'all's time. I'm not going to keep y'all. Another trip to Alaska for 2 months. My parents, Sue, went to Alaska, and I would love to do a cruise there. That's a great idea. I've heard that it is gorgeous. And the thing that's nice is it's not like super hot, right? I haven't been on one yet. That's on mine and my husband's bucket list, is a trip to Alaska. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you how you can go treat yourself, buy some clothes for your husband who put in a heck of a lot of effort that he deserves to get some new clothes, okay? Or how to book that trip to Alaska online. I'm going to teach you exactly what I was taught by my mentor, and now I share it with other people, okay? Thank you for the follow, Shirka. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, okay, when it comes to earning online, all right? The digital world is exploding right now, you guys. If you want to earn money online, period, okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to have a product, okay? You need to have something that you can sell or promote to earn money. That is the first and the most important thing for you to do, okay? Any way of earning online is going to require you to have a product, service, or a program, okay? That's business 101, is you have to provide something to a potential customer, because unfortunately, you don't get paid for followers, you get paid for customers, right? So you have to have something that you are going to be able to sell to a customer, right? And what you decide that is going to be totally up to you, okay? But let me give you the reality of it. And this is as somebody who has come from a background where I have dabbled in all of the different types of things that you can promote online. I've done MLM and affiliate stuff. The fastest way to build an online business, you guys, especially if you don't have a following, and to be totally honest with you, for the most part, like the everyday Susie Sally like me. Oh, Sue, that's why I was thinking Susie Sally for the everyday person, because you're hanging out with me. For the everyday person like me, right? If you are starting an online business, hi, Missouri, what is up? I've heard Missouri is awesome. I haven't been there since I was a kid. I'm in South Korea right now. I'm a Navy wife. And so my son is asleep. And so this is when I run my online business. So today I'm sharing with you guys exactly how you can get started and scale yours. So anyways, you guys, you need to have a product that you can promote, right? I definitely started from scratch with no following. This account, brand new as of May 2024. Didn't have it beforehand, okay? So if you are starting from scratch, what I recommend for you guys to do is I recommend you find a product where you make 100% profit. And let me explain to you why this 100% profit is so important, because of from my background, right? So for example, if you have done has anybody here participated or promoted any MLM stuff before, or any affiliate marketing stuff before? If you guys have, I would love to know. Drop it in the comments below if you have done that. So I have done both, okay? And for example, what you do with essential oils, that was my jam. I still use essential oils all the time, but I don't promote them as much, because what would happen is I would have to have like a $10 essential oil, right? For the MLM, you get about 20% of that, right? So if I were to be getting 20% of every $10 oil that I was promoting, y'all, I was only bringing in like $2, right? So to bring in even just $200, I was having to do, oh, thanks, Emily. To bring in even $200, I would have to have 100 different customers, right, to earn anything from that. So if you are wanting to start an online business from scratch, the fastest way to scale a business isn't to promote something that you're only getting 20% profit from. It's finding something that you can get 100% profit from, right? And it's not just promoting anything, because if people don't want it, you're not going to make anything anyways, right? So you need to find something that people want. You need to find something that people need, and you need to find something that's like in demand. It's high value. So that way it is easier for you to get a customer. Thank you for that, Lisa. That way it is easier for you to get a customer to make that 100% profit on something that people want. So for example, you guys, let's say you have a product that you make 100% profit on, right? And it's worth $900, okay? If you have a product that you make 100% profit on and it's worth $900, that means you only need one customer and that goes straight to your bank if you're selling online, right? Versus with the MLM, in order for me to make $900 on my $10 bottle of essential oil, I would have to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 450 customers on this $10 bottle of essential oil to equate to this. Versus this one, I only have to have one customer because it's a high value product and I get 100% profit. I'm not sharing with anybody else, right? So that is the first thing. So whatever you guys are doing when you're looking to start your online business, I don't care where you guys get it from. I don't care if it is who, where, what. Please find something as you're starting that you make 100% profit from, because you are going to get burnt out fighting for $2 while somebody else is making the other 80% if you're doing anything like that. Okay, you guys? So please, whatever you're doing, if you guys are starting an online business, find something that you can make 100% profit from, okay? And find something that as you're doing that, like you can learn and earn, right? It's something that you can start doing and being successful at as you're learning skills, because we all start from scratch, right? We all start from somewhere else. So what in the world could you make 100% in? So Shirka, what you can make 100% in is a product that you own. So when you're making money online in the digital space, you can have digital products that you make 100% profit on. Whether it is a product you're promoting, it is a service you're promoting, or a program. So it's something that you own the rights to. Does that make sense? That means you get 100% of that profit. So for example, for me, when I got started with my online business, as we were getting ready to move overseas, because I knew I wanted to be home with my kids during this season, I found a program that I make 100% profit off of by teaching other people how to make money online. So I decided I was done with the MLM affiliate stuff where I was only making 20% while somebody else was making 80%. I found a program that helps me teach other people how to be successful online, that I now, anytime it's a sale, I make 100% because I own the rights to it. Does that make sense? So that's how you make 100% profit, is you own the rights to it. So you find a product, program, or service where you essentially are receiving the rights to. And that is the fastest way to earn. Because, for example, and this is why the first point of how you start your online business is finding the right product. For me as a nurse, y'all, this is so sad. Every time I tell anybody about this, it really makes me sad, because do I have any healthcare workers in the room? Because as a nurse, y'all, like, we like bust our butts. I used to be a nurse before we moved here. I would bring in, you guys, $3,600 a month as a nurse. Okay. So I would bring in 2 paychecks a month, $3,600, roughly $1,800. Okay. And that is pre-taxes. That's not even post-taxes. I think post-taxes, it would be like $2,600 a month. So for me to replace my nursing income, I only needed to have an online business where I can make 4 sales a month, and my nursing income is totally replaced when I have a product that I get 100% of that profit too. So instead of having to go work 12 shifts a month, putting in over, 96 hours, I have something where I do from home during nap time and make the same amount, but I'm not as burnt out. And I'm getting to help people as well. I'm getting to teach other people the same skills that I am learning in order for them to be able to have more freedom to choose. Do you want to go to work? Do you not? Do you want to quit that job? Like, what do you want for yourself and your family? Now you have the freedom to choose. You're not feeling like you're forced to go do something because you have to provide. Like, you can be a present parent and a financial provider at the same time, right? So that's number one, product. Whatever you guys are doing for starting online business, please, please, please find something that you are going to make 100% profit on, because you're going to get so burnt out like I did with anything else. If you're doing MLM, affiliate marketing, things where you're doing all this work for somebody else to benefit, because like at the end of the day, like they aren't paying your bills. The person who you're doing this work for, the only person who cares how your bills are getting paid are you. That's the only person who cares. And that other person doesn't care what you're doing to earn for them as long as you're putting that money in their pocket. But when you find something that you get 100% profit on, you're the only one who's benefiting from it. Your family is directly benefiting from it. And the rest is history, rather than you hustling for someone else. Because that was the most frustrating thing to me about anything else that I have seen in the online space. Okay. Number two, this one is what has allowed me to have an online business that I get to do while my son takes a nap. Okay. So automate your business. What does it mean to automate your business? To automate your business means that you are not having to pick up a phone to call somebody to get a customer. Okay. You are not having to host MLM parties for Pampered Chef or essential oils or whatever makeup in order to convince somebody to buy, right? When you automate your business, that is what allows you to have more freedom. Instead of going into work and you clock in and you clock out and you do 40 hours a week, this is what allows you to live your life. So this is what allows me to live my life when my son is awake. He's 19 months old. This week on the 29th, he'll be 19 months old. This is what allows me to live my life when he's awake. And I do all of my strategic business focused activities during nap time. Let's say Declan's teething, because do any of you guys have babies in the room that you guys can relate to, like how hard teething is? We're cutting our molars right now. Declan has his top two and bottom one, and he's getting his other one right now. And if he doesn't nap well, that's okay. I have an automated business if I have an off day, so my business will continue to run. So let me show you what my business automation looks like as an example, okay? Let me pull up my computer over here. Okay, so the automations in my business is this, okay? So this is my website. This is my website that I set up. What happens is when somebody is interested in the product that I am promoting, or I find somebody who's a potential customer for me, they go to my website, they put their email in right here. And then once they put their email, thank you for the follow, Gigi. Are you a Gigi? My husband's mom is Gigi to our kids. I love that. So they put their email in right here. And so what happens is then they get into my system. So then I have email set up that they oh, yay, you are a Gigi. I love it. That's a great name. That's like, I think, such a glamorous Gma name, but Gigi name. I love it. I love grandparents because you guys are the saving grace. Declan doesn't get to see his as often because we're in South Korea right now. But when we FaceTime them, it makes my heart so happy. So they go in here, they put their email in, they're in my system, and then they get automated emails that I've set up sent to them. My website is working 24/7. They can access it at any time. Also, thank you for the follow, Gigi. They can access my website anytime. They don't have to call me to get information on what my business is about or what I sell. They go to my website and they can get all that information. And this is what allows me the ability, as we are in South Korea right now, to not have to be going in and clocking in at a place of work. I do it all from home during nap time because I've set up these automations. And the true freedom, you guys, if for online business, the true freedom, let me tell you, and this is from being my mentors that I've talked to and all of the things that I have learned since starting. Email list. You know why? The email list you have full control over. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what social media platform you're on. Doesn't matter what social media platform you're using. You have control over the email list. And that's how you can grow your business very, very quickly. The next thing about the email list that is super awesome is this is how you get away from those other marketing styles where you're having to call somebody, you're having to host parties and talk to them. Because if they're interested, they stay on your email list. If they're uninterested, they unsubscribe. And that's okay. But you aren't having to manually do that. And it's going to be working for you in the background. That is where the true freedom comes in, okay? So once you've found your product and you've set up your automations, you guys, the third thing is if you have a banging product, like for example, Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda since I'm pregnant and can't have any cocktails right now. So I drink a Dr. Pepper a day because it makes me happy. If Dr. Pepper is a fabulous drink, but they don't have anybody who knows about them, then nobody's going to buy Dr. Pepper, right? So then they're not going to make any money. It doesn't matter how good of a drink it is. Versus if you have a great product, the way that you are going to make sales is you need to get discovered. So how do you get discovered, you guys? Well, going back to kind of what we talked about right here at the beginning, this is my favorite part of my business is getting to hang out with other people on this platform for free from all over the world. You get discovered by using totally free social media platforms. It doesn't matter which one you want to use. Right now, we are hanging out on TikTok, but you can be super successful on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm live on YouTube over here as well. You can be successful on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter, but you use these social media platforms for free without paying for ads to get discovered. And the really cool thing is I am in a community and I have a program that teaches you an attraction marketing method that teaches you exactly what to do to attract your perfect customer to get discovered using social media. Hi, Julene. Did I pronounce that right? Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I'm so happy that you're here. So that's how you get discovered. So you learn the skills that, thank you for the likes. You learn the skills to utilize these social media platforms for free. Okay. So that is the easiest way, you guys, to get discovered. I mean, think about it, right? We're all hanging out on here anyways. We're all scrolling anyways. Why not utilize the scroll and the platform that you're already on to bring in some extra income, right? Nice to meet you. Where are you from, my friend? And I always like to ask people, where are you from and what time is it there? Because I'm currently living in South Korea as a military wife. And so it's 12:49 p.m. like in the afternoon on Monday for me, versus I know most of my friends in the States, for you guys, it's the evening time. So I love to see what time it is for you guys. Minnesota. That's awesome. I bet your weather is fabulous in Minnesota right now versus here. It's really hot and humid. And I haven't been in Florida. Florida's where I grew up. So I was used to humidity, but then we moved to Texas for 2 years. And Texas is so dry. Sue knows how dry Texas is. And so I wasn't used to humidity. And then we came to South Korea and people were like, it's humid. And I was like, it's okay. I'm used to humidity. And then I took my kid on a walk today and was like drenched. Like, not because it's hot, but just because of how wet the air is. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't ready for the humidity again. And I'm 32 weeks pregnant. So like, you know, you sweat way easier, right? Thanks for hanging out with me at 10:49 p.m. Y'all are the best. I am so thankful. I'm not a night owl. So when you guys hang out with me late your time, it makes me feel just so flattered and honored that you've given me some of your evening time. A lot of rain lately. Yeah, it monsooned over here this weekend. So the fourth method thank you for the likes, my friend. The fourth method in order, Missouri. Your brother's in the Navy? Where's your brother stationed at? Trav's been in the Navy for, it'll be 6 years. No, it's already been 6 years. It's been 6 years in May that Trav's been in the Navy. But I keep track of it because we got married right after he commissioned as an officer. And so our 6-year anniversary is coming up next month. Where's your brother stationed at? Oh, is he in Missouri? Is that what you meant? Shelly, thank you for the follow. So once you get discovered, right? So people find you and they're realizing who you are. How do you actually go about them finding you to making a sale, right? New Orleans, we have some really good friends who are coasties. Oh, hi, Tracy. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. We have really good friends who are coasties in New Orleans. They're about to move to Alaska, actually, Sue, as we're planning how we're going to pay for your trip to Alaska on my live today. That's awesome. New Orleans is really cool. The food is fabulous. There's a lot of life in that city. And you're really close to like Pensacola, Florida, which is where we started out. Beaches there are stunning. However, hurricane season is not a good time. Not a good time. That's awesome. What does he do that your brother's in the Navy in New Orleans? Does he do aviation? That's what our Coast Guard friends did. So once you've been discovered by somebody, the next thing that you need to do, Pensacola, what a small world. So he totally did aviation. He's totally in aviation, isn't he? Oh my gosh, what a small world. Yeah, we're in South Korea now. So, oh my gosh, yeah, tell me what he does. I'm super curious. So relating to somebody, right? So this is where you are, what I tell people, this is what's most important, is you learn how to stop the scroll, okay? And later on this week, I think tomorrow, he went to air traffic. Okay, so air traffic control. Okay, Travis, my husband, used to be in flight school. He flew helicopters, and then he did something that's called redesignated. So now he does a different job. He does information stuff. But that's why we were in Pensacola. So that's awesome. Oh, so what a small world. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tell him from one Navy person to the other, thank you for his service. The Navy is fabulous. Sue, thanks for the follow. The Navy is fabulous, but military life is a great life. There are so many, the highs are highs, the lows are lows, right? So thank him for his service, for the sacrifices that he makes in order to do what he does for us. Once you've been discovered, you got to stop the scroll, you guys, okay? So what is the reason when you're scrolling on TikTok that you stop and you decide to watch the whole video? What is it that keeps you enthralled that you'll watch a 2-3 minute video, right? So you have to learn exactly what you need to do in order to stop that scroll. Thanks for the follow. You have to learn exactly what you need to do to keep somebody engaged, right? These aren't hard things to learn, but they're skills that we need in our toolbox if we're going to have an online business to monetize these platforms, right? To be able to bring in that extra income to pay for our trips, to pay for the new outfit that we want, to be able to be like me and transition from being a nurse to a stay-at-home mom because we moved overseas. So you got to learn how to stop the scroll, okay? And where that comes in super handy, you guys, and what's really important here is you have to have mentoring to do this, okay? So that means that you have somebody who has been successful in the online space, and they are going to teach you exactly what to do in order for you to be able to learn how they've had success. I'm spinning this back so that way I don't keep dropping it off the screen for my YouTube friends. So that way you can learn exactly what they do in order to be successful online. And the thing that is really important, you guys, for this online business, right, is that the mentoring needs to be something that is included in it, because I have found a lot of programs online where they'll claim, I'm not even going to call them programs, I'm going to call them courses, their courses where it's like pre-recorded stuff where they will teach you all of these things, right? But then if you want to have an actual phone call with somebody or a Zoom call with somebody to learn, okay, well, I've had this hiccup, right? Or I'm having this challenge. What do? The mentoring isn't included. The mentoring is something that they're like, oh, for an additional $300, we can have a 30-minute phone call. Like, that's ridiculous to me. So whenever you want to have an online business, you need to find somebody who's going to mentor you, who has been successful, who can tell you exactly what to do. And the best way to do that is when it's also included with whatever you're using to learn these skills, right? Whatever product it is that you're using. And the most important thing to relate to that perfect customer, right here at the end, this is the most important thing, you guys. This is the game changer, okay? It's a CTA, a call to action. So let's be totally honest. Okay, you guys, drop it in the comments below. Put a 1 if you're a procrastinator. Whether it's with work projects, whether it is with cleaning your house when family comes over, whether it is when you were in school, if you waited until the last minute to do stuff, drop a 1 in the comments for me. Because your girl never cleans the house until literally the day before my family gets here. I always procrastinate because there's no sense of urgency to me until they're about to get here, right? So a call to action whenever you're creating your content, that is what's going to get people to move and to be motivated. Julie, literally, like my husband went to college for engineering, right? And he's in the military now. Homie would wait until 2 days before he had these huge mechanical engineering projects to actually start working on them. Like, Travis James, what the are you doing? Like, no, start working, given I wait to clean. Yeah. So it's literally in our nature that we just want to wait. So that's why I think about it. With sales, like when you're going shopping, like Amazon Prime Day, the reason why it's like 1 day or like 2 days or like Black Friday, why it's only 24 hours, because you know what? You are way more likely to buy when there is urgency and they're like, hey, it's only going to be like this for this long, right? So you got to put some pep in the step because we got to be motivated. Otherwise, we'll be like, oh, that's cool. Okay, maybe later. So you need to always give them something to come back to. Thank you for the follow, Denise. You need to give them something to come back to, right? So like you need to have them be motivated to do something after you've related to them, right? So drop a 1 in the comments if you want to learn more or if you want to get started today, like, or use it with like a help them envision you're relating with your customer. What do they want? Help them envision that life that they want, that future, that outcome that they want in your call to action. Okay, I'm about to erase this. If anybody wants it and you want a screenshot, I'm about to erase it because I ran out of room because I write really big. And you know what's really funny? So here's the really cool thing as I'm erasing this that I love about social media and marketing online. You can do it whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, right? Because if you're an introvert, you can do videos, like faceless videos, without you necessarily having to directly talk to somebody. If you guys can't tell, am talky. I'm very talkative. My husband's an introvert. So he's really enjoyed me doing an online business because when he gets home from work for the day and he just needs to like unwind and he needs me to not talk to him, I've already gotten all my talking out because I've come on TikTok and I've gone live and I've hung out and I'm like, good. Like I've gotten my fill of interaction with other people. So it's cool because if you're an introvert, you don't necessarily have to have the direct conversations with people like you do whenever you are doing like that MLM affiliate marketing where you're hosting the parties and whatnot. If you're an extrovert, you can still get that interaction with people and help other people that you like seek and desire and you love. And it's great because everybody can do it. So anywho, that's just my spiel because I'm a talker, if you guys can't tell. And so I love talking and like this allows me the perfect opportunity to do so, right? Thank you for the follow, Soulful Sips. Are you coffee? My husband loves coffee. The coffee mug and the emoji in your name. So once we have found the product, we've automated our system because that's what's giving us our time back, right? we've been discovered, we've been utilizing our platforms, and we have had the strategies to relate to somebody, that is when you get paid. So that is step number 5. Hi, thanks for hanging out with me. That is how you get paid. So this, y'all, I'm not good at writing backwards yet, so is where the money happens, because you've done all of these steps and now you've got a new customer, right? And here's the really cool thing. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I do and what I've learned to do. Thank you for the likes. Is once you've done step 1 and 2, you've done your product and your automations, right? That's done. You don't have to do that again. And then step 3 and 4 and 5 about actually like getting the product in front of somebody is something that you can do within 2 hours a day. Okay. So you have to be strategic. Okay. We've already talked about how we're all procrastinators, right? You can't waste your time and get distracted. Social media is really good at keeping us on the platform. They're really good at learning our styles to keep us on and get us distracted, so we just keep scrolling, right? That does not count as your part of your workday, my friends, okay? So you have to get strategic in order to get to this point. But the cool thing is, once automated, always automated, okay? Once you have the product, you always have the product. So how you act out step 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to tell you exactly what I do, okay? I spend about 45 minutes a day, okay, going live right now. That's what I do right now, okay? And then I spend about, for me, because I utilize personally TikTok and Instagram. There are a lot of people who just use TikTok in my community and they're super successful. There are a lot of people who just use Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. I personally like both, and I have commitment issues, and I can't commit to just one of them because I like them both. So I do both. So I will spend about 30 to 45 minutes a day creating content, right? So that's creating the content to get discovered on my platforms and to learn how to relate to people better, right? To learn what is it that you really want? What is it that my ideal customer needs? What is it that is their pain point, right? And so then right here, we're about at an hour and a half. So then I spend the other 30 minutes a day. I spend that engaging with other people, right? So I'll spend that when I go and I respond to emails people have sent me back once they've gotten into my website and they're in my system, and they'll get emails from me. Thank you for the likes. What I will do is I will respond to their emails. If they email me back with questions, if they've commented on one of my posts, I'll go and I'll respond and I'll talk to them, right? Like, I'm a person. So I just be a person and interact with them. And so that is right there, my 2-hour workday. Before I was able to go live, because I told you guys I started this account in May. The beginning of May was when I started this account. I never had a TikTok account before. I started this one in the beginning of May. So before I was able to go live, because you have to have like a certain number of followers in order for them to let you do it, I would take this time right here, and I had 3 different websites that I posted free ads on. So I found 3 different websites that were given to me by my mentor in our community, and I would go post free ads. I would literally copy and paste for 30 to 45 minutes a day to get discovered when I couldn't do this. And it would send people to my website. And what does your website do? It automates for you. So that is exactly what I did in order to start my online business. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, okay? And this is where I really need you guys to engage, because this is going to kind of help it make it real for you and the practicality that an online business can be. Because it took me over 7 months to actually believe earning online was possible. I sat and I watched. I was in everybody's funnels, getting everybody's emails, learning everybody's stuff, following everybody. And it took me 7 months to actually believe it. And then when my mentor told me this, I was like, wow, I'm freaking in. I'm in like Flynn and I'm doing this. How many of you guys have bought something online in the last month? Drop a 1 in the comments for me if you have bought something online in the last month. Amazon, Shein. I was scrolling on Shein last night. What else? What other selling platforms are? Those are my go-tos. One, Julian, you bought something online? Yeah. I actually made 2 separate purchases last night while I was watching House of the Dragon. Any of you guys watch House of the Dragon? My husband and I were watching the episode from last week before we could watch the episode from this week. Okay, so we buy stuff online, right? Especially you guys, since COVID hit, because that's when like the digital space and everything being available online freaking exploded because we were all not able to go out as much, right? And so now we're just in the habit. Y'all, it is way easier. I just bought freaking baby wipes from Amazon last night because I don't want to go all the way to the store to have to buy the refills for my son, right? Because it's just easier to shop online. So we already know that people shop online. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something that is still insane to me. I still can't believe it every time I say it. Y'all, there are 5 billion people online. This business does favor the introverts, my friend. My mentor, actually, Soulful, is a big introvert. She's obviously grown since she started it, right? Because you learn new skills. And so you learn and you earn and you grow. She is an introvert, actually. You wouldn't know it now, but she's been able to grow and learn those skills. So introverts can be successful as well. And I was actually talking about it right before you jumped in, how that's what I love is that like online, somebody who's an introvert may not relate to somebody like me who's an extrovert as well, right? They will relate to somebody who is similar to them. And you can learn the skills and you already know what somebody who's similar to you is looking for or what they want or what they need. Therefore, when you are in the process of being discovered and relating to a perfect customer, you are able to relate to people who I can't. And you have the skills to relate to those people that I don't have. And that's the beautiful thing about it is you can be successful whether you're introvert or extrovert. And I love that because it favors you and then you can help other people who are similar to you learn those skills as well. So yes, it very much does favor them, my friend. So we've bought stuff online. 5 billion people are online, right? 5 billion people use social media between all of the different platforms. Okay. So let me ask you another question, you guys. So if we already know that we shop online, let me ask you, do you think, thank you for the likes, do you think that 1% of those people would want to learn how to make extra money online and or fully replace their income online? Out of 5 billion people, do you think 1% of them would want to learn those skills in order to bring in extra money to pay for a trip, to buy new clothes, to quit their job, to do whatever, to have just the freedom to just, like I've said, to choose? Because that's like my biggest passion. For us, we have been very blessed in the military where like I can't say that I've like struggled like some other people have, right? But I have felt like I have been forced to go to work when my kid was sick and he needed me. Or I felt forced in order to have to go because I need to get paid to pay for XYZ or whatever, like where I didn't have a choice. And for me, what I'm the most passionate about is like, I want people to feel like you can choose. You can choose to go do this. You can choose to go do that because you are not in a situation where you have to do this or do that in order to just survive, right? So if 1% of 5 billion people would want to learn the skills to earn online, y'all, do you know what that number is? What 1% of 5 billion is? 1% of 5 billion is 50 million people. Okay. So you want to hear something crazy? With my program that I have that is teaching people the skills to make money online, It teaches them attraction marketing online with the different social media platforms. 1 in 20 people who go to my website purchase from me. So that means if I wanted to make a sale every single day, I only needed 20 people to go view my website, right? If you guys weren't here at the beginning, oh, here, 120, let me tell you what it equals. If you guys weren't here at the beginning, I was talking about how as a nurse, I brought home $3,600 a month pre-taxes. So post-taxes, it was like $28,000 to $3,000. So for me, I don't need a sale a day to replace my income as a nurse to have a successful online business for me personally. I need 4 customers a month. I need 4 people a month to want to learn the skills to earn online. And I am fully replacing my nursing income, okay? If you want to earn 6 figures a year, if you want to earn at least 10 grand a month, ready? Let me show you how practical that is. If you have a product that you're getting that 100% profit for that we talked about already, because that's the fastest way for you to earn while you're learning these skills. Once you've learned these skills, you can promote other things online. You guys, we've already talked about how we like to buy stuff. Once you've learned the skills, you can promote other stuff. It doesn't matter, but you've already been generating income and revenue that you have the freedom to kind of take those things where you receive less for, right? I didn't want to do that yet. I still want to bring in 100% for me and my family because I'm having a second baby in August. And I'm not going to do daycare with her because Declan got sick so much at daycare. Like I can't do it again. That was really tough on me mentally and emotionally. So I still want 100% profit. So I'm still promoting those things, right? But as I grow and get passionate about other things, you get other income streams because you've learned how to promote, you've learned these skills, right? If you want to bring in $10,000 a month, you guys, up to $10,000 a month is $120,000 a year, okay? You know how many customers you need? 12. You only need 12 people a month out of the 1% we said. If only 1% wants to learn how to earn online, that's 50 million. You only need 12 of that 50 million a month to find you and want to learn from you and buy what you have to offer. That is less than every other day, right? So it is not only possible, but it is practical for you to follow these 5 steps, which is what I've done. That's allowed me to be a full-time stay-at-home mom now that we're overseas, to start your own online business and scale it to become a 6-figure business, or to become a business that replaces your income, or become a business that just gives you the freedom to choose while helping other people in the process, right? How cool is that, you guys? And let me tell you something that is really awesome. If you guys have questions, do me a favor, drop them in the comment. Thank you for the follow. If you have questions, do me a favor, drop them in the comments because I want to answer your questions, because the whole reason why I go live is for you guys and to help other people. But let me tell you the cool thing about the internet, as you guys are giving me your questions that you have. Well, first, if you guys want to learn more, go to my website. This is my website. You can get all the information to the exact program that I found that gave me the 5 steps to earn online, and the mentoring that I receive. I get mentoring calls. We do them live every Monday and Thursday for you guys in the States. If you're somewhere else in the world, like for me in South Korea right now, it's like Tuesday and Friday for me, but that's because of the time change. But we do 2 mentoring calls a week where I get to ask questions. I get coached by 6 to 7-figure earners. I get to learn new skills and new tips. And we also do calls as well that teach you how to increase your skill set to earn online, right? But here's something that's really cool, you guys, is once you guys start an online business, one of the cons of the internet, right? Like when you're growing up and our parents teach us, like, don't do something stupid and don't put something stupid online, because once it's online, it's always online, right? So that was like the big caution of the internet growing up. Here's the cool thing when you have a digital business is it is always there and working. Once you have shared content, that content is always working, right? Once you post that content, stuff from months ago is going to get pushed out to somebody new. Like you just get more and more real estate. That's why people who are in real estate, the more they have, the easier it is for them to scale because they have so much more. Do you only sell the programs? So Angie, I'm going to tell you what I personally am doing, but I'm going to tell you all of your options. There's 3 different options. For me right now, I personally only sell and promote the programs that teach people the skills to earn online, because I make 100% profit on those programs. I have 4 of them. I have one that is $100, $300, $600, and $900. I get 100% profit for them. It teaches you the skills you need to earn online. You receive mentoring calls, and it's interactive. That is what I currently do right now, because that is the fastest way to grow and scale your business. But for me, the reason why I love that is because I get to help other people, right? I am directly helping somebody else when they're learning those skills and when I am introducing them to this opportunity for them online. But you can do more than just selling the programs. That just is going to take you longer to scale your business, okay? And I'm totally honest with you about that. That's why at the beginning, I don't know if you were here, Angie, I was talking about, I don't care what you do online, but I want you to promote something that you're going to make 100% profit on. You can also promote a business you already have. So Angie's Crafts, I'm assuming by the name of your account that you already make and sell your own products. I don't know what type of crafts it is. If you do do you do hair stuff? Do you do clothes? Do you do paintings, cups? I love epoxy cups. I assume that you probably already promote and sell your own stuff, right? So you'll learn the skills and the programs, how to promote your stuff better. You learn the skills in the program, how to promote your business that you already have better and find that customer to create more conversions for you through the programs, right? Or if you want to create your own digital products, you are given, thank you for the likes. You guys are so sweet. If you want to create your own digital products within the programs, I personally promote and joined what is called a Legacy Builder program that's taught me all of these skills. You are given 200 different digital product ideas that you can create and promote and sell on your own. Angie, that's awesome. I love that. That's amazing. Thank you for what you do for the local kids. That gets my heart. Since I've been pregnant and a mom, y'all, I view the world in a totally different way. And like the kids in need and the kids who are struggling, really just my mama heart gets so heavy for them. So thank you so much for how you serve the children in your community, my friend. You can also learn how to create your own digital products. You're given 200 different ideas of things that you can create and sell on your own. And you get 100% profit for those too. But if you don't already have a following or you don't already have good marketing strategies or good marketing conversions, I recommend to people to first learn the skills by promoting a product that is in high demand and high value that people want first, and then go do those other things. Or you can do them together if you would like, and like marry all 3 of those options and scale. It just depends on how much you want to work. For me, I'm pretty strict about in this season of life. Girl, I totally understand that. Yeah. And I love where your heart is for helping other people. So that is amazing. Yeah. You are wonderful, but I'm not going to draw any more attention to it. Okay. Because you don't want that. But it depends on how much you want to work. If you want to marry the 3 and do all 3 at one time, or if you want to scale your business faster and create income faster, then I would definitely recommend just promoting the products that are already done for you, that you can just learn the skills first, right? Because if you're promoting the products that you're getting 100% profit on that are already done for you, so like for me personally, I have those 4 different streams. I have a $100 stream, a $300 stream, a $600 stream, and a $900 stream. One sale of a $900 stream, that's $900 a month. I only need 4 sales a month to replace my nursing income, right? Once you get that going and you've attracted your customer, you can build a predictable income, because like I was talking about earlier, 1 in 20 people who hit the website, like my website, with the people in my community, they buy. So once you get a predictable amount of people seeing you every day because you get established, you'll get a predictable income. Then you can use those skills you've learned to promote a business you already have, or to create your own products, because you've already used these skills and been successful with them and you have a predictable income. So now we grow and we expand from it. And you are also taught how to do that within the Legacy Builder program. If you want to learn more, just go to my website and it'll take you into my system and you'll see all of the different, oh, I got a hair in my eye, guys. Sorry. Bangs. I had cute front bangs for a while, and then I decided that they were too much work, like every woman on the planet ever. And so now I'm growing them out, but then my like hair gets in my bangs all the time. My hair gets in my bangs. My hair gets in my eyes all the time. So anywho, we just had a training last week within my Legacy Builder program that said that, hold on, I'm doing the puzzle piece to let TikTok know that it is me and I'm not a robot. Okay, they verified me. I'm not a robot. I'm glad I'm not a robot. We just did a training that teaches you how to set up 5 different recurring income streams. And we also did a training that if you want to do affiliate marketing, what each package offers or what one gets. So there are the 4 different packages. I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys with them, okay? And I will tell you, to be totally honest, I'm going to give you a brief overview because you get a lot in all of them. But if you go to my website and you put in your email, you will get the detailed breakdown of exactly what it is and all of them. 4 different options. There's a Launchpad program, Daily Pay Blueprint program, Digital Mastery program, and my Legacy Builder program. So that is the 4 different programs, okay? You learn different skills in each of them. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. How much do you make a month from this? So I'll get back to you summertime. Let me explain this first, okay? So with this, the $100 Launchpad program, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I don't recommend it to a lot of people. And the reason why is because that is very basic, okay? It's very bare minimum of like, get your website set up and how to like set up the automations, like the tech stuff, okay? So that one, you don't get as much value for it, okay? Here's something else I will say for all of them. There are different installment plans, which is what I did when I got started because, again, I just moved across the world and I have a 19-month-old and I didn't want to do it all at once, so I did plans. The $300 blueprint it's called the Daily Pay Blueprint. So it teaches you the skills. You get a website that's done for you. You get an email, automations that are done for you. It teaches you the skills to make $300 a day on social media with different marketing techniques, okay? You get access. Thank you, my friend. You get access to mentoring calls with that. You get access to faceless marketing tips and tricks. You get here, hold on. Here's what we're going to do real quick. Actually, I'm going to just hook you up. Instead of me doing it all from scratch, I'm going to pull it up right here for you. You get access to faceless marketing stuff. You get access to mentoring calls. This is my husband's computer. And so I always want to type in my email or what my password is. And then it always like gets on to me because it's the wrong password. I really just need to change Travis's password so he has the same one that I have. And then you get access to how to build your business and how to scale it. And you get access. Here's one of my favorite things, you guys, okay? For all of these, you get access to a community of people. It's hosted inside the school platform. I don't know if you know what that is. And you get access to the community of people where we do social media trainings, content trainings. They do tech calls. Hustle Mama, thank you for the follow. They do live webinars every week. We do live webinars every week for people who are interested in learning more, to hop on a Zoom call, to hear from people who have created businesses earning 6 to 7 figures online, and for you to ask questions too, like directly. They do that every single week. We actually have one coming up on Tuesday. So 2 days from now, if you guys are in the States, and I'm going to send out that information to all of the people who I have their emails, who have put them in my website. So if you want the information to the webinar, teaches you how to make $900 a day. So if you want access to that, go put your info in here, because I'm going to send that stuff out to everyone in my email. I'm pulling up now for you the website, and I'm going to scroll down for you. Okay. So here's the website, Soulful Sips, my friend. I don't know if you can see it all. It's a lot. So I'm just going to kind of go through it for you. So with the Daily Pay Blueprint, that's the one that I usually recommend for people starting off with, because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't think you make enough from the $100 investment one. I think that it's kind of like just a simple basics. And if it's not going to benefit you, I'm not going to recommend it to you as much, but it's an option if you already have stuff up and going. The Daily Pay Blueprint is $300. Okay. It gives you 2 products that you can sell for your own if you want to. It gives you the $100 one, and it gives you the $300 one. Okay. It teaches you how to use social media, teaches you how to find your ideal customer. It teaches you how to market to your ideal customer utilizing social media and free ads. Okay. Without paying for you to like post ads on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Okay. It also teaches you how to create your own branding. Okay. So what do you stand for? So for example, my brand that I tell people is that my vision is that you shouldn't have to choose between being a present parent or a financial provider at the same time. You should get to be both. You should be able to be a provider and a parent without having to sacrifice time with your kid, or without having to sacrifice financial stability, right? To be a stay-at-home mom, like we shouldn't have to suffer, or to be a stay-at-home dad, you shouldn't have to suffer, right? So it also teaches you how to attract customers as well. Okay. So that is the 300. Okay. The 600. And then there are bonuses you get in all of them. And I'll tell you what the bonuses are that you get with all of them. So with the 600 one, you get all of that, but you also learn how to earn 6 figures in 6 months. You also learn how to build recurring income streams. You learn affiliate marketing and email marketing as well with those ones. Okay. And they just did a training that they added to the Digital Mastery one, which was sick. It was the coolest. Thank you for the shares. It was the coolest training. It teaches you how to use ChatGPT to increase your productivity. So basically how to train the ChatGPT AI to write emails for you, to create content for you, things like that. So instead of you having to like come up with doing all that and sitting down, taking 20 minutes to write an email to your customers or your clients, it teaches you how to use ChatGPT to train it to do that for you. They just did that in May. It was a sick training. It was so cool. So you get that in the $600 Digital Mastery program. The Legacy Builder program is the one that I personally joined. It is the one that I personally think has the most value. Okay. This is teaching you basically by the name, how to build a legacy for your family. So it's teaching you how to do more than just replace your income, but how to set up so many other streams of income that are automated that you don't have to stress about finances for your family or for your kids. You learn these skills that it is a true automated online business. So an example is the people in the Legacy Builder program who have seen a lot of success, these 6-7-figure mentors who I get calls with and I get to talk to on Zoom and whatnot, they all started out with, like I was telling Angie, just learning the skills to market, learning the skills to promote done for you programs that are teaching you skills to make money online. They all now have anywhere from 8 to 12 income streams that they are earning from every single day, because they have learned how to do that well, and then they've learned how to scale to create more. Because at the end of the day, even if you have a steady job, right? If that's your only source of income, that can be taken from you at any moment. That's not financial stability. Financial stability is I have income over here, but if that's taken away from me, I have income over here that I'm going to keep getting so I can continue to provide for my family, right? That is how you get out of the rat race. That is how you like get off of the wheel, right? So the Legacy Builder program will also teach you how to create your own program or product. It will teach you how to build a course and create a community. Thank you for the follows. It will teach you how to launch your course. It will teach you how to scale your business, when to hire other people. It teaches you how to handle refunds, how to create affiliates, how to collect feedback, how to get testimonies. Oh, Farella, full-time mom and nurse. Hey, girl. And it teaches you how to do passive income. It teaches you how to create your own community and like the freedom machine. Here's what's really cool about all of them. Whether you purchased your Launchpad, which is $100, the Daily Pay Blueprint, which is $300. Hi, Paul. Thanks for the follow. You purchase Digital Mastery, which is $600 to the Legacy Builder. You are also going to get access to the community, how to use Canva, faceless marketing, a 30-day market growth strategy plan, how to start an online business with master resale rights, 200 digital product ideas, how to make $1 million online. So you are going to get my mentor. She started her online business from scratch. She had no TikTok account, no social media, anything like that. And she scaled it from September of 2022 from 0 to $1 million in 17 months. And so she also, with all of your programs, gives you her training where she tells you exactly what she did to scale and grow her business that way. And then my favorite thing that I've actually been able to have access to through this program that I have joined that has taught me the skills that I just shared with you guys to start your online business is we get mindset trainings twice a week where you learn how to manage your mind. Because at the end of the day, your mind, yes, Ramus, faceless content. I did. So you get a guide. It's called Your Invisible Empire and Faceless Marketing that you get access to as well. So if you don't want to have to show your face, you don't have to. They'll teach you how to build a brand with faceless marketing as well. It's right there. Okay, summertime. You were just asking. Okay, so Ramus, to get your access to that, you have to log in to your Kajabi. Summertime, I promise I'm coming back to you. You log into your Kajabi, and then it's under the extra content. Like when you see your different programs. Hold on, let me get in my Kajabi. Summertime. So with this, I have replaced my nursing income with this. Okay. So I bring in roughly 36 to 45 a month personally right now. I just started in May. 4 sales a month is what my goal is and kind of where I was going at. And so that is where I am at with me personally. There are people who have learned skills who do way more than that. And that just depends on where you're at personally. I'm going to be totally honest with you. So that's kind of where I am at right now. My friend Lisa, she's a nurse, and she's not on here anymore. She went to bed because it's late her time. She brought in the month of May $6,000. This month, she's on track to do, I think, like 8. The last time we had a conversation where she hasn't even gone to do any work at the hospital because of the fact that she has made so much that she doesn't have to do that. So that's kind of where I am at personally. There are a lot of people who they are bringing in more than that. I can show you from selling the course. Yes, I can show you in our community once I pull this up for Ramus. I can show you in our school community. We have a page where everybody shares their wins with each other. Sorry, I'm not good at multitasking. Digital growth community in Kajabi. We have a school community where everybody shares their wins, and I can show you in that community summertime the wins and successes of other people, because I tell people, I'm totally transparent with you, each person's journey is different. So I don't go in expecting to be somebody else because their story, their background, their market is different than mine, right? So Ramus, for you, my friend, you got to go log into your Kajabi. Let me log into mine right now. So Kajabi is where you get the pre-recorded stuff at. And then we have live calls every week. Mine won't pull up for me. Hey, Ramus, do me a favor, my friend. My login isn't working right now. And I want to make sure that I can answer Summertime's question and show some of the wins from the community. Go find me in school, Leah Carter, how my name is right up here. That's what my name is in school. Find me in our school platform and message me, and I will message you back, and I will send you exact screenshots. And I would love to also answer any of your questions that you have, okay? So just go find me in the school community, and then I will answer that for you, okay? Digital growth community. And as I'm talking about that, Summer, I'm going to log in and I will show you on here the successes of other people in the community as well, because there are people who do more than me. There are people who don't do as much. The one consistent thing is, though, every single person who I've seen on this platform, they all have success at some point or another by plugging into the coachings and following the trainings. It's just, what are you willing to put into it? Does that make sense? Tim, he is one of the guys in our program. It took him, excuse me, I just drank that whole Dr. Pepper, you guys, and now I'm having some burps. I apologize. It took Tim 3.5 months in order to start generating income for him personally. He has now been doing an online digital marketing business for 15 months and has hit $300,000. Okay. So each person is different, and how fast it takes you to get there is different. But the consistent thing is, as long as you're plugging in and you're doing the thing, you will be successful. But you have to plug in. You have to manage your mind. You have to be coachable. If you are not any of those things, then you won't be successful. Let me pull up. I'm logging into the school community on my husband's computer. Sorry, it took me a second because none of my login stuff is like available on his computer. So here, my friend, is the community. I'm going to turn the camera around. And then actually, I'm not going to turn the camera around because I forgot that I'm on YouTube over here. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't forget you guys. So here is our school community. Okay, it's kind of like Facebook. The reason why it's not on Facebook itself is because there are a lot of trainings that you get just by being in the community as well. So, for example, Jenna made over $200,000 in 3 months. And Alicia just started yesterday. She joined the program. She got plugged in, got started yesterday. And she already had a sale within this program by learning the strategies and plugging in with them. Stormy made $4,500 in her first week. Evelyn made $100 within her first 2 weeks. So on here, as I'm scrolling, you can kind of see like these are all different wins. Ashley is freaking killing it. Ashley is like strictly on Facebook and made $3,000 yesterday alone. So that kind of gives you an idea, Summer, of the range of incomes that different people are seeing. I will tell you, on average, the people in this community, after learning these skills and plugging in, the community on average brings in like $115,000 a day. Okay. And that's divided up between people who are earning. In 82 days, I saw a statistic. It was like almost like $10 million or something of income that was brought in by this community because of plugging in and learning. And so that is just what people have earned that have gone straight to their pockets and to their bank. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question? And most people, I will say, there are people in this community who they strictly sell the course. There are people in this community who they use other things. One of my friends, she used the skills to market for other businesses to help them get more customers. And then in the meantime, she does promote the course because it's taught her how to market for her business and other businesses. And so then for other businesses who are wanting to learn how to market, she's taught them how to do the same as well. We are doing a webinar coming up that's going to teach you exactly what to do to make $900 in a day, coming up on Tuesday. If you guys want to hop on or you want the replay of that, go to my website, put your email in. I'm going to send out that Zoom link for that webinar where it's step-by-step. You'll hear from my mentor. You can ask questions, and I'll send that link so you can register and or get the replay if you're not able to catch it live, and give you more information on it. You can also respond to any of the emails you receive from me and ask me questions. I would be happy to email you back as well. That being said, my friends, if there's no other questions, I am going to hop off. I have to go create some content for the rest of the day before Declan wakes up from nap time, because once he wakes up, I'm very strict about my personal business, 2 hours a day, and I'm done. So when he wakes up, I'm full mom mode. I'm not going to be creating content or on my phone because I just don't want my kid to be raised seeing me like this all the time, but I want him to be able to see the freedom and the opportunity and the choices that he can have for the way that his mom has been able to grow a business. So does anybody else have any questions before I hop off here between YouTube or TikTok? Anybody? And like I said, if you want to know more, just go to my website, put in your email, you'll get that information from me. I will be sending out that webinar link as well this afternoon. That's part of what I'm going to do for the rest of my day after I create the content, is get that sent out to all my people. Respond to my emails if you have any questions. I am here to serve, to help. And my goal is I want you to have a choice at the end of the day. I don't want you to feel like you're forced to do something just to be a financial provider. You can be present and you can provide at the same time. Soulful Sips, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. You guys are awesome. This is my favorite part. I love interacting with you guys. Ramus, message me on school if you haven't yet. I will try to get back to you before Declan wakes up. If I don't, I'll get back to you after he goes down tonight. Just because I have a strict no phone policy when my boyo is awake, but I will get back to you. Okay, fabulous. Y'all, you're fabulous. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will be back on here tomorrow about the same time. And I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, guys.